Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Changkuoth Nyak. Today we ask a painful question. Why did President Kiir order the killing of Nuer civilians in 2013? This is not just politics. This is about thousands of innocent people who were murdered because of who they were, not because of what they did. When South Sudan became independent in 2011, there was celebration. Kiir was the president. Dr. Riek Machar was the first vice president. Two leaders, two tribes, one country. But history was already working against them. Machar's 1991 split from the SPLA during the Liberation War caused the split between the Nuer and the Dinka. Kiir never forgot. Some Dinka elite never forgive. This division remained hidden during the early days of independence, but it was always there, just beneath the surface. By the 2013, South Sudan was in crisis. The economy was collapsing, corruption was rampant, and political debate turned into tribal blame. Inside the SPLM, Dr. Riek Machar began speaking out, accusing Kiir of being a dictator. He wanted party elections. He wanted reform. Kiir saw this as a direct threat to his power. In July 2013, Kiir fired his entire cabinet, including Dr. Riek Machar. Then in December, violence exploded inside the presidential guard. Kiir declared it was a coup attempt. That night, December 15, 2013, marked the beginning of the darkest day in South Sudan history. Tiger Battalion, loyal to Kiir Mayardit, the president, began targeting Nuer soldiers in the barrack. Those who resisted were shot on the spot. But it didn't stop with soldiers. Soldiers were sent house to house in Juba with lists of Nuer names. People were asked to speak in Nuer. If they did, they were killed immediately. Bodies piled in the street. Women were raped. Children were thrown into a pit. According to human rights group, over 20,000 Nuer civilians were killed in just a few days. Others survived only by hiding in latrines, churches, or inside UN bases. This was not about security. It was a deliberate targeted ethnic massacre. Kiir feared that Nuer loyalty to Riek Machar would become a military threat. So instead of arresting a few officers, he chose to eliminate the civilian population he believed supported his rival. This was ethnic cleansings, using political fear as a cover for tribal violence. The goal was to silence the Nuer, destroy Machar's support base, and send a message to all opposition: you will not survive. Many survivors found protection at UNMISS bases in Juba. These bases quickly turned into IDP camps. Thousands stay inside for years, too afraid to return home. The well-watched the African Union released a report in 2015 calling the killing a calculated massacre. But Kiir's government rejected responsibility. No one was punished. Till today, no single military commander has been arrested for the killing of Nuer in Juba. Justice remained out of reach. The Juba massacre became the field for a brutal civil war. Nuer youth, angry, grieving, and betrayed, joined the White Army and SPLA-IO under Machar. The fighting spread to Bor, Malakal, Bentiu, and beyond. Cities were captured and recaptured. Civilians continued to suffer, both Nuer and Dinka. The peace agreement of 2015 failed. In 2016, Machar returned to Juba but had to flee again after fighting broke out at the presidential palace. In 2018, another peace deal was signed. In 2020, Machar was reinstated as first vice president. But the reality is clear. The system remained broken. No justice, no truth, no accountability. The government is still divided. The army is not unified, and the trauma of the Juba massacre still haunt the Nuer people. The killing of Nuer civilians in Juba was not a mistake. It was a message of fear, a political calculation, and unforgivable crime. No peace will be real until truth is told, justice is done. In 2025, the suffering of the Nuer people continue, and this suffering is directly caused by President Salva Kiir Mayardit. Right now, our people are being displaced, hunted down, and killed across Upper Nile, Unity State, and part of Jonglei. President Kiir is using helicopter and military gunship to attack Nuer villages. Homes are burned, families are scattered, and innocent civilians are dying again. This is not war between armies. It is a war against a tribe. It is targeted violence meant to wipe out the Nuer people, voice, land, and future. At the same time, Dr. Riek Machar, the man who represents our political hope, is still under our arrest, silent, watched, and denied the freedom to let or even speak on behalf of his people. While other political leaders campaign and move freely, Machar is trapped and the Nuer are left without protection, without power, and without peace. Let the world hear this. Kiir Mayardit is still using military force and political oppression to crush the Nuer people, and yet we are still standing. We will not be raised, we will not be silent. The truth must be spoken.